Hello? Oh my gosh, my mic has not been working this entire time. Nobody told me. That's okay. Well, welcome in everyone. I'm the average goob. I stream professionally now for 2 seconds, and we're working on the art for Archemist. So it's been a nice, silent, fun audio stream with music and no voice. But yeah, did a little bit of warm up. Oh, hey, welcome in, Dobbs Works. Sorry for ruining your co-working stream. uh, yeah, a little ASMR of music, really. I had this on while doing dishes and was just vibing. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad that I can be there for you, whether I'm a silent partner. I looked over and I'm like, it's not even working. I was like, my mic's not moving. Um, Dang, it wasn't like that last stream, was it? No, I reinstalled my software, and so it must have reset it. Well, welcome in. I was talking about how we started a new follow goal and hit the 10 subscribers for the month. So I was just thanking everyone silently, I guess. And we're working on the ship. That's in the shipwreck. This is for Merchant's Cove. This is why Twitch pays me the big bucks. Oh, that's too funny. Saw a bit of your game on a VOD a while back, looking neat. I'll ask more in depth about it when I can watch with dry hands. All right, I'll be here. I'll gladly answer some questions and even maybe share like some current gameplay. But thanks for hanging and seeing some of the VOD stuff. I appreciate that. I feel like I get quite a bit of offline views, so it's rare to catch an offline viewer. But yeah, I'd be happy to answer anything once you come back. Take your time doing dishes. It's a very important part of the day. You're gonna be an adult. Oh, that's too funny. I wonder how long I would have gone to. Yeah, when I do the art streams, I'm here. I'm in the iPad. I don't exist. Oh, Goob, how you doing? Feels like it's been a while. What's up, Granger? It has been a hot minute. Last Wednesday, I think. I was gonna stream last night, but I just wasn't feeling it. I did work on some art though. I have a little bit of a building for Merchant's Cove, but I just have had a lot of anxiety and stuff recently, so just wasn't really feeling up for streaming. And I was like, I can't tell if it's because of the schedule, and I feel like I have to be here working, like I have to be making a video game. But I said this week, screw it. I'm just gonna do what I want to do, not what I feel like I have to do. And it's like nobody's telling me to do anything. Weird anxiety. So I'm doing much better. And today I'm doing some art for Archemist. And then tomorrow, if I'm feeling up for it, I'll stream World of Warcraft, playing doing some Mythic Pluses. That's what I've been doing a lot of. Been playing a lot of World of Warcraft with the new expansion coming out. Yeah, last week was a rough one for you mentally as well. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's I go through it every once in a while, and it just was hitting hard this past week. So I just got to do stuff. Today, I went for a nice long walk in a nature preserve and got a little head clearing. Saw some wildlife. Pretty good day. You've been playing Satisfactory. Oh yeah, that's right. The 1.0 came out, didn't it? Pretty cool. Ooh, that kind of looks. Yeah, let me change that. Did not look good. Trying to draw tattered cloth. Did not look good on that first one. That's pretty cool though. Are there any like big game changes that are like super cool, or is it just kind of the same thing as it's been before? Like I've seen a little bit of Satisfactory gameplay. I actually played a little bit myself. This song sucks. Next. No. Tons of quality life and a huge graphical pass. Oh, I didn't even think about them updating graphics. That's one thing that like I don't really think about when games do big updates is like they can update the graphics. Why didn't Minecraft do that? I'm just kidding. All right. I think probably good enough. Let me thing here. Shading cuz this pen tool lets me do that. Boom. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Uh April and I have played it before together a little bit, and it was kind of fun. I'm not like huge into automation. It's like I like improving processes, so you'd think I would be more into automation, but yeah, I've had too many crafting game experiences. I'm just like, all right, I'm done. That's just I'm rusted out. Wii Sports song came on, and I was like, what? All that time practicing circles, and I couldn't even draw a circle here. What is going on? Played the crap out of Wii bowling. I never had a Wii, but my rich friends did, and that was all we played. The Wii bowling, and then I think it was baseball. It might have been like softball or whatever, but like the baseball one was a lot of fun. Sidearm pitchers were OP as hell. Yeah, yeah. You do any of the overhand stuff, I feel like the game was taking advantage of you. What else was in Wii Sports? Tennis? Oh yeah, I played a lot of that too. The boxing I did not. I felt like I was gonna throw my elbow out. Tennis, archery, that's right. That game was rigged. The archery was rigged. Wii Sports Resort. Oh my gosh, what did I miss out on? Okay, that was it. That was it. It was bowling, boxing. Oh, golf. I don't remember golf. Gosh, yeah, I remember playing this over at some friends' houses. Got pretty wily. I forgot about golf being in Wii Sports. I swear, I don't even know if I played that one. And really, there was only like 5 games. They didn't where's the football and the soccer ones? Where were those? I guess it's anything you just play with your hands. Pocket pool. What? Pool is a very, very professional sport, okay? You got a golden kappa? That's awesome. Man, I haven't had a golden kappa in forever. You gotta be part of like a hype train that unlocks it, right? What do I have? Regular kappa. Oh. Who is that guy? Was he like a community manager or something? I don't even really know. Fullbox had his 1-year celebration. I was there? Oh man, he must have done it when I wasn't paying attention. I was there for like almost the entire day today. Man, I missed out on a golden kappa. For shame. Okay. Go get my golden kappa somewhere else. It's my birthday on Friday. Maybe we get golden kappa then. You know what I'm saying? Eh? Isn't the beginning? Oh no. Dang, I should have been there the whole stream. I think I showed up like an hour into his stream. I saw the party hats on all the little balls. That was pretty cool. Hey, stop him. Welcome in. How are you doing today? These songs are like, they feel nostalgic. Super Mario, that makes sense. Am I doing anything fun for my birthday? You're looking at it. I plan on finishing Arrrrchemist, so I'll be streaming on Friday. I've got plans Saturday night and Sunday afternoon for my birthday, so I'll be hanging with family, doing all sorts of fun things. Gonna be doing a date night on Saturday with April. Yeah. But Friday night, my actual birthday, not doing anything except for working my ass off and then streaming for a little celebration because I think it's actually close to my my affiliate birthday too, which I don't think it might be like my fourth year as an affiliate, but I was only streaming like recently, so it's kind of weird. Weird how it aligns. I don't remember what it is. His feet. I mean, that's halfway there. I'm a professional colorer. I color things. That's what I do. Trying to get that status. Yeah, 27 out of 50. Dude, that's not bad. For 2 weeks in, 27 out of 50 is not bad. And I think you have to reach like a certain amount of streamed hours and stuff too. So I'm sure you'll get that pretty fast. My hours dropped off quite a bit. When I was streaming Elden Ring, I was like 60 to 80 hours in the month that I was playing games. And then I started just doing game dev most of the time. And it was like my streamed hours went way down, mostly because the World of Warcraft expansion came out. So I've just been spending way too much time playing that because we had to get ready for raid and all that stuff that started this week. So been pretty busy. You've already met the hours and viewer requirements, dude. Congrats. That's huge. You'll be making the Twitch bucks in no time. I feel like that's happened so fast. How you liking streaming? I think I caught your last one for a little bit. The little asteroids game is coming along pretty good. You want the cool stuff, right? Like the emotes and stuff. I love that they gave our followers emotes because it's like I don't want people to feel like they need a sub. You're enjoying it. That's good, dude. It's a different thing streaming to people. Sharing what you're doing, letting people in on your life a little bit, it feels so weird, but it should be natural because community. does, though, in the same it's fun to get into discussions with chat. It's distracting to get in discussions with chat, but I love it. Just like it's never okay, I can't say never bad, right? Like we've had some bad chats before, but it's always fun. All those chatters that come in asking to get cheap views. What the heck? Hopefully you haven't had any bot issues actually. I noticed like new streamers were getting hit with bots so often. I'm just like, dang, leave them alone. One bot. That's not bad. It could be worse. Gosh, when the two nerdy nerds had like the follow bot parade, if you will. I've never been so ashamed of my goob pop. I was like, oh my god, everybody's gonna hate the goob pop now. They're like, damn it, that is so annoying. I was getting annoyed. Yeah, that was so weird. And then I've seen JD does dev get just insane view botted with the follow bot, but I think he's finally got it under control. They were just like pounding him. I was afraid the Godot official was gonna get that issue, and I was like, oh no. But everybody was fine. Yeah, I've been afraid of it too. I had to look into like possible ways to combat it just in case it happened. Surprisingly, not many ways. That one of the like the actual official official the official Twitch docs. No, the official Twitch docs. They're like, stay calm and don't react to it. And I'm like, how do you not react to it? Official. Uh, I don't really know how to do good shadows and lighting. I need to keep doing art tutorials. But I think it looks pretty good for what it is. Yeah. You like the hanging cloth? It kind of looks like a swan draped over it. Yeah. It almost looked like something else when I was drawing it. The first attempt, I was like, oh, backed out of that one quick. You know what it looked like. Well, it kind of had like this little shape to it. It was like when I first had it under drawing, it was like this. I was like, oh no. I think the shadows you're using work with the art style. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like the shadows kind of suck, but they work for what I'm doing. And like I think I overdo it sometimes. Like I get into like drawing the shadows and I'm like, I don't even know how this really look. Like I think that technically like all of this down here would be shaded. Yeah, so I think technically it'd be more like that. And so I kind of overthink it sometimes. Oh, so making things like my placeholder ship, huh? Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what it was your placeholder ship. Oh my gosh. I couldn't tell you how many placeholder items. I was just like, you know what? It's staying. Sometimes sometimes it's just not a placeholder. Is that a sprite for the ship killed? No, Stoff. I'm doing the assets for Merchant's Cove. So let me pull up the desktop. So a couple streams ago, I made this little section down here, and it's all gonna go in there. So I'm making some like wrecked shippage. Also, I think I have a barrel that I never even freaking used. So the barrels are going into Merchant's Cove as well. I wonder if I even imported it. No, I didn't. But yeah, so I'm doing the Merchant's Cove stuff. Probably just gonna do like 2 more houses. This wrecked ship is gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be used more than once, I'll tell you that. And there's no way I'm drawing another one. I could probably draw another one. All right, this fine. This is shipwreck 1. Shipwreck 1 to base. We've sunk. Got that together quick. I'm good. All right. We have a shipwreck. It actually came together a lot faster than I was expecting. Let's see if there's any other cartoon looking shipwrecks. I typed in beached pirate ship cartoon. Maybe I should type in pirate shipwreck cartoon. You know, they all kind of look the same. They're all just half boats. You could also draw a bunch of different masts and then just piece differently looking ships together. I was thinking about that too. Yeah. I should have drawn this in pieces. See, Granger, you're thinking modular, and that's what I should have done. I did make the player ship modular, and then ended up not using modular feature. I was just like, I was gonna allow you to like change out the flag and all this kind of stuff, and this game has become a monster. All right, so I'll do that. I'll do the modular one. Not a terrible idea. Okay. You're in that mode because the next stream, that's what you're doing with your ship configuration. Okay. That's a good mindset to have. I think starting with the modular in mind makes it easier if you do want to customize. Like then you're not going back and having to redo assets. You're just adding new ones. And I think that's how like I refer back to the two nerdy nerds because it's like the only other game dev streams I watch, that and Foolbox. But they're doing that like with their cats and stuff. I feel like this looks exactly the same style already. Oh my gosh, all pirate ships they all just get destroyed in the same way. Okay, I like this one. All right. Do this is the splitting point. This is the splitting point. We're gonna draw in the water. Been making design notes on your scribe. Allows me to get out and not be stuck in the office all the time. Yeah, I think that's important. Not being stuck indoors all the time makes a huge difference. Find myself needing to get out to kind of recharge the battery a little bit. Hey RTN, how's it going? Yeah, all is well. All is well so far. Just doing some art assets for Merchant's Cove. So been a little bit of a journey here. How are you doing? How you doing? Alright, I'm scrapping this. We're gonna make a new one here. What was that? Oh, the Red Jaybird. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We're gonna make this ship a little bit bigger. Assets is always fun. Oh, I know, I know. I do have fun doing it, but it's been like literally months at this point. And like these are the last things I worked on. And I feel like they're not terrible, but these assets I feel like might be too detailed. I also have this shipwreck that I built. So hopefully they fit still into like the rest of the design. But yeah, I do have fun building assets. Um, I could probably spend all my time doing that. It's a lot of fun. Dang it, now this is too big. But guess what? We can resize it. Go. This is kind of the water here. Kind of ran over a like a rock or something. Maybe. Broken, little broken dealio here. I never get anything coded if I did that. Don't get me wrong, I love doing the assets as well. I just get stuck in it, and I'm not that fast at making them. I don't think there's a problem with that though. I think it's important, you know, to go through and make your art, and I have no issue spending some time on it. Um, it does take me a long time though, and obviously, like, I'm not a professional artist by any means, but I feel like if I was, I would take even longer. Like, I'm not as picky. Like, what you see here, this is fine for me. I don't even like, I know where this is going. But I feel like if I was trying to be a perfectionist here, this would never get done. Also, this kind of looks like the Titanic. Any resemblance is not intended here. Just pure coincidence. What am I doing here? There we go. Needs to come up and even out. Okay. So yeah, my goal is to have this game done and off my plate by Friday. The birthday stream will be to get the game done. And wherever it is where it's at. So I don't think I'm adding the ship upgrades. I'm just gonna stick with the alchemy. I think doing the ship upgrades, I've backed myself into a corner by not making things into resources for that. And yeah. Yeah, I think this is okay. So the Merchant's Cove is really the last bit of it. And then I've got the Kraken actually following the player now, so that's kind of cool. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of tweaking to make sure that's all good. Okay, I would say this is probably good enough. So the modular part for this can probably be I don't know. I don't think it needs to be modular. What are you going on to for your next project? I might work on that memory roguelike idea that I had. Might continue that. Or depending on how I feel, I might actually start working on my corporate survivors game. I haven't really thought it through yet. Because I think the corporate survivors game would be a lot of fun, but I think that the memory roguelike would be a little bit more tame. But I'm not sure yet. I feel like the memory game is gonna be a lot of like mostly art, if anything. Cute. Maybe a little bit, yeah. He looks like he's doing the splits from the back, but that's okay. Godzilla splitting the sea. Looks cute though. Speaking of the Wii, what? I wasn't talking about the Wii. We've been talking to investors for the day job, and one of the investors that is highly interested in investing is the guy that headed up the Wii project at Nintendo. Dang. What are the chances of that? Talk about a coincidence, too. That's pretty cool. I mean, that would be pretty huge for your guys' game. Well, hopefully it goes through pretty well, and hopefully it's a good investment. Hopefully it's not somebody who expects control over everything, because I know that can be very difficult to work with. Hey, Robitussin MD, what's going on, man? Aren't you streaming? What are you doing here? I thought you were streaming. Your little dancing emote kind of went with the song too. Kind of cool. Pushed a huge data rework. Should notice a big performance improvement when you get back to it. Okay. I'll have to check it out again. It's been a minute, Granger. I'm not gonna lie, man. If you looked at my stats, you'd be like, wow, he played for 2 hours and then just abandoned it completely. It's fun. It is. I just haven't been in the Spanish mood lately. It's kind of put off that I couldn't reset my progress on Rosetta Stone, and there's like no easy way to do it. So just haven't gotten back into it. I feel like I needed a hard restart and get a refresher. The support couldn't even help me. How you doing, Robitussin? What's up, man? How you been? There we go. Working on the next weekly highlight. Hey, for the stream team Discord. What? Wait, like a weekly? Okay, hold on. I have not. I'm terrible at keeping up with social stuff. Let's be real. Is there an actual thing for the stream team? Is it like a collection of like what everybody's doing and stuff? Where do I see this? Weekly highlight. I don't see that. Just see smack talk. Panels and roles. What the heck? It didn't it's I'm literally signed up to everything except for that. Would you believe that? That's cool. Oh, I would love to see this. I would love to see like what people are doing in the community. Oh, okay. There's a form for it and everything. I'll have to check this out. Oh, you only added it like 3 weeks ago? Okay, that makes sense. That's pretty cool. So wait, do you have one or is this like somebody else doing it? Do we make our own? That seems like a lot of work. But it would actually be kind of cool. I mean, oh, you make them. Okay. I was gonna say because it's like I could put my stuff together. I was gonna I need to do YouTube channel stuff. I haven't edited any videos. It's just my live streams, and I feel kind of bad. Not that there's much to really edit. If I edit out all the like silence, probably get it down to like 10 minutes, maybe. Or all the times I'm talking and not working on things. If I cut all that out, it'd be like a 5-minute video. The form has you put things like your schedule if you have one. I just deleted my schedule. I felt like I was constraining myself to times that were arbitrary. And I was like, I can't stream unless it's on these times. And I was like, I'm just limiting myself. If I want to stream randomly, I should be able to do that. And so I just deleted my schedule. Heck yeah. I mean my X feed, my Twitter feed. I don't like the name X. It's kind of dumb. Um, but my Twitter feed has like most of my updates usually. And then I looked through it and I was like, it's mostly Arrrrchemist. It's all I've been working on for 2 months straight. And I kind of wanted to join the Journ Jam, but I also don't want to get stuck in just doing game jams. But also, what's the problem with that? This is a game jam stream. X.com's like XCOM. It's weird. I feel like it's weird to refer to my ex. Right there. Just done. Hard stop. My Twitter. Easy. Have you seen my ex? No, no, dude. You gotta quit talking about your ex. No, like my ex feed. Where I do all my X's and like it doesn't make any sense. There's no verb like tweeting, Twitter, Xing. I don't know. Done. I think it's still called tweeting. I don't know. I don't know. What does it say when you do an update? Yeah, they're just posts. No, that's my X post. It doesn't sound stupid. All my ex friends. I've done like zero work on my main project for almost a month. Oh my gosh, Robitussin. I've made up for more than your month of not working on your project. That's all I've worked on. I haven't even been playing okay, outside of World of Warcraft. I haven't been playing very many video games either. Like that has been consuming me between work, uh, what was supposed to be a business trip that didn't happen, and Arrrrchemist. Life has been flying by, and I'm not even drinking or doing drugs, and it's just flying by. It's just so fast. I know. My age. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, that's right. We were looking up Alzheimer's. All right. The cool thing about jams is that you could find a game that you want to take to the full potential. Ranger, make a great point. That's what happened with Void Echo. I haven't been working on it much, though my buddy's been knocking out some tasks on it. Yeah, see with that, but then I'm gonna find myself working on that game like I am now. And I'm like, do I make this bigger? Do I keep working on this? And I'm like, I'm kind of bored. I'm bored of the game. You know what that's like, right? That's why I do web development. Okay. Yeah, I want to move on to the next one. That's why I do like web development. I gotta work on a new website like every week. Uh, grab this brown. We product tested it and the results were worth pushing it forward. How would you even go about that? How would you do like product testing and stuff? I mean, do you have like people that you trust to give you honest feedback and stuff? Because I think that that would be pretty important. Yo, Falonier, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you doing? How's that the stream RPG coming along? Had a little bit of the development the other day. You're alive barely. We were just talking about that. It's just like where's time going? How did we get here? And where am I? You send it out to anyone that'll take a look at it. Lots of sharing, really. I try to get my family to play things, but I don't even think they've ever downloaded my games. Is there somebody else I should be? I should send it to the indie game dev group. For like 2 people will play it. This new job's kicking you in the cheeks. Oh, Falonier though, you got a job though. That's good. Is it? Do you get to work from home? I remember last time we spoke, you were doing stream full time. A scare actor at Six Flags. Oh, dang, that sounds rough. Not a bad gig though. Yeah, I can imagine it's difficult. Like, especially like I just do people do people get scared that much anymore? I feel like being scared is just like as I get older, I'm just like I don't get scared as bad. But then when I do get scared, it's like a real jump scare. I'm like, well, I did not expect to be scared. Like I've been to like Halloween amusement park things and I just feel like I wasn't as scared, but the tension was scary. It wasn't necessarily like the jump scare, it was like the world building of it. Like the yeah, the atmosphere. They do get scared, I love that. My brother was so terrified of, like, a chainsaw person. He just I don't know if it was, like, too loud for him or something, but, uh, you make one mention that somebody's scared of something, let me tell you, they chase you through the park. You're more scared of being scared. Yeah, I think that's for me, it's, like, the psychological part of it. Stuck on the project, look what I do for my day job. Yeah, Grange, that's true. I feel like I am close to finishing this game, though. I think the assets were holding me back. Honestly, this heart chest is what was holding me back quite a bit. Because I was like, I don't know what to do. I was like, we have potions for healing, but the potions didn't make sense because they weren't going into your inventory, which was confusing people playing. And I was like, what do I do? How do ships get health back? I was like, whatever, I'm doing a heart on a chest. But I feel like I'm getting pretty close to being done. Ooh, what game jam are you doing, Falonier? Your first? Well, hold on, your very first game jam? Oh, I'm so excited for you. I'm worried for you too, though. They're addicting. Okay, so you're doing the Journ Jam. I was literally thinking about I did join it. I did hit the join button on it, but then I actively made the decision when it started. I'm like, I gotta finish this game. This game's never gonna get finished if I start another jam right now. But I might have a couple of jams in me before doing another kind of long term thing. I just didn't want to start one while I had this going. What's your game idea for it? Do you have one yet? Could have done a gear with wrench for repairs. Oh man, that would have been a good one too. I could still do that. But look at the heart though. It's got scratches on it. I can't undo this. I can't undo that. And besides, I've already got all the assets to make it explode too. The heart's solid, keep it. All right. And I was thinking, so that's why I have this other heart here. Uh, I want the when the chest gets popped, I want hearts to kind of explode, like Sailor Moon style. Said could, not should. Yeah, no, I know. But when we were coming up with ideas for it, I just could not think of something to do for a ship repair, and I guess a wrench makes sense, but a wrench makes more sense. You have an idea, you're just worried you might not be on theme well enough. The theme was it doesn't die, right? It won't die. Yeah. Here, you can take my idea. So I had an idea. I don't know if you ever played World of Warcraft. How they have training dummies. I was thinking about making a cookie clicker style, like training dummy where you get like different swords. So think like Fruit Ninja. And it's basically that. You just just tap on it and it's a training dummy. And then you can upgrade your dummy to withstand more hits. But it never dies. It gets down to like 1 health and then just refreshes. The immortal snail meme. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's a tough one. It won't die as it's a tough jam idea, like a theme. But when I saw it, my first thought was like the training dummies from WoW. They just they never die. You get so close. You get an execute range, never dies. Ooh, it doesn't the legs look fine now. Yeah. Oh, it's Ooga Booga. What's going on? Welcome in. Guh. That's a new one. Entered with some guh. I've said guh before. I believe you. I believe you. I mean, what do I know? I'm just an AI with no memory. I mean, what? What? How you doing? Dang it, Falonier's got me wanting to do a game jam now. Wish she didn't say anything. I'm not doing it. Can't. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed. I'm a bad influence. Yeah, Falonier totally convinced you. I know, right? It was so difficult. I'm not doing it though. What's the next game jam? Oh my gosh, I was talking about it earlier. Also, what's 2 weeks? It won't set your project back. Okay, now you sound like you're trying to convince me, and a terrible idea. I mean, what is it? Let's see. How many days? We got 13 days. Okay, hear me out. If I joined the game jam next weekend, I could have a game done in time. September 30th. I could do a 48-hour game jam for it. Save this project. No, no, I'm not looking at it anymore. I can't. I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at my project. We've got. Look at this. Look, we've got highlights. Ooh, wow! Look at those highlights. Ooh, wow! Look. Boom! You've already got a time scale figured out. Control S, Control N. No, 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 no. Force commit. I don't know what those commands are. I've never used them. Look at this. We got more. Look at those highlights. Wow. No, no, I can't. I can't do this one. Can't do the Journ Jam. Okay, unless. Okay, hear me out. No, because he's been in my stream before. I was gonna say if he comes in here and personally asks me, then I'll do it. What the heck? Oh, thanks for the 1 bit. What? Why did Twitch message? We added 1 bit to Granger's power up redemption? Thank you for the giant goob goob. I freaked out for a second when I saw Twitch message in my chat. I'm like, what? Those highlights look so good on a training dummy. No. No. Hey, Robitussin with the big baby. Is that you as a baby? Thank you for the 1 bits. Sorry. The We added 1 bit and 1 bonus bit. I'm so confused. How many bits did I just get? Okay. Thank you for the 10 bits, Granger. Thank you for the 10 bits, Robitussin. Thank you, Twitch, I guess, for the other bits. It's Ro Baby. That's so funny. Hey, what's up, Yogi? How you doing? Developer skills are needed. But I'm doing art. I'm doing the art skills. Is it What do you need help with? Twitch caught on that you're an AI trying to sell cheap viewers. Okay. Twitch doesn't know that. That's funny. But yeah, I was gonna say if uh if Irish John Games himself came in and asked me to join, I probably would have to. But the chances of that happening are very unlikely. And honestly, I don't know if I have the time. Nope, not gonna risk that song. An AI doing art that's even worse. No. My Twitch streams that I watch have a noise gate or suppression on the audio. YouTube and everything else is fine. I can't hear my streamers. What? The sound gets louder and quieter. Wait, like what you're watching? It's interesting. Do you have any like software, like audio software, like Nahimic or anything like that? Because that might do it. Only OBS. Well, I'm confused. Are you streaming and you're having issues hearing, or are you watching people having issues hearing? You know, there is somebody who may be in chat who is really good with OBS too, so this might be a good chance to ask. You're watching and having issues. Well, you shouldn't have like OBS shouldn't be an issue. You you shouldn't be using OBS to listen, right? Am I confused? Do you have FFZ installed? Oh, look at that. That's a great question. Hey, developer Ezra. Sorry, my dyslexia there. Welcome in. Rating with a party of 7. How are you doing? What were you doing for stream? What's up? Hello, hello. What were you doing for streams? I tried to look up your channel, but it took me to dashboard.twitch slash the average goob slash developer Ezra. I don't think that's the right channel. You're hosting a game jam, a 1 month game jam. No, get out of here. Don't be talking about game jams. Oh no. He just said I'm not joining any game jams. I'm a game jam addict. That's awesome. What game jam is it? And can I snag a link to share it? Welcome in. We are Void. 1 month. I don't know if I could do a 1 month game jam. That's too much time for me to work on something. The scope would be amazing. Got some nice game development stream as usual. That's awesome. Let me drop you a follow. I love seeing that. Take the sign, Goop Falonir. That's not a sign. I can't. No, it's not a sign, Robotus. I can't join a jam. I'm still working on a game jam game from like 3 months ago. We are Void. Thank you for the follow. It's meant to be a let's make a purchasable, publishable game. Oh, I did the challenge to challenge myself to make a $1 to $5 game. Okay, that's a game jam I'm talking about. I've never really thought to sell my games before, and I'm like, I can't make a game that's worth selling. We rolled the 4 wheels. Okay. Do you have... Oh, hold on. We got the link. It got deleted by a moderator. Oh, Nightbot. Here, I got this. I got this. On itch. I don't know why itch links aren't allowed. Okay. Oh, so you're doing it in seasons. This is interesting. Been working on a publishable game for 3 years. I don't know how anyone could do it in a month. Yeah, that's actually a good point too. 4 times a year is the goal for a seasonal thing. Okay, this is interesting. Developer Ezra, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that. Let me just pull this up on stream here. We can take a look at it. So we were talking about the Journ Jam and how everybody was trying to convince me without convincing me. And again, look, this says submit my project or leave the jam. I did join it. Let's see what we got. So you said people wanted to join, so I made a game jam. Okay, so this was meant to be just for you, but it looks like you've already got 15 people joining. That's good. That's huge for a first time jam. Especially if you were just going to do it for yourself. was trying to convince you by convincing you. It's true. Falonier, you didn't start off with the convincing, but then you said these highlights would look really good on a training dummy, and I really almost got convinced. I started imagining what a training dummy would look like. Easy. I can be convinced. Genre management. Oh, the genre is management, and the theme is seafaring. Is it now? Retrofuturism, and the modifier is emotional. Oh, that sounds nice. An emotional game. You know what? Have you ever read the book Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow? If so, that sounds like Ichigo, the game that they made for that book. Not a real game. It's not a real game. I think they are talking about making it a real game. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Um yeah. So like somebody made, careful, there might be spoilers in here. They made like a little game for it, or they're making a game for it. But like a little 8-bit game. It's so cute. It's about game developers. So anybody who loves making video games, highly recommend Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. It's a little bit predictable, but it's a really good book. The wheel's been a nice way to make an interesting topic. I think that's good. I think having like something random is good. I do like when communities vote for a theme, but I feel like when it's a big jam with a lot of themes, they end up going towards the meme themes, which make it hard to really do these. No, Fallon, he's just complaining. You can complain. You can complain about how hard a highlight is. I tried making highlights for my channel. It's difficult, man. Like finding the right amount of content that's funny or informational or entertaining. I like this though. But yeah, you came in. Sorry, I haven't even introduced myself. I'm the average goob, and I'm an indie game developer by hobby. And I have a degree in game design, but I don't know if that's relevant in indie games. So I'm professionally a web developer, and I recently moved to Godot to learn the ropes and figure out what Godot is all about because I come from Game Maker. And I have made a little project in Unity. I've made quite a bit of stuff in Unreal back when I was in college. And Godot has been a lot of fun. So my first game is Arrrrchemist, and I'm making this in Godot as my first game. It's a pirate ship game where you basically play like a survivors like style game. Let me pull up a little preview of it. So we've even got music and sound effects for it. Yeah. So this is my first game in Godot. Basically, you get potions and you try to mix them. I have a lot of money to start off with, so I can make stuff. But let's see. I think I can do like a little fireball here. And I was working on scripting the Kraken fight. He's the last boss, but I have him spawning right away right now. Yeah, so when you said seafaring, I'm like, no freaking way. I'm like, what are the chances? But we got a couple abilities here. We can fire off all of our cannons. We can boost. We can go through these things. We've got enemy pirate ships. We've got an ability called club hauling, or as I used to call it, ship flip, where you just cruising along, maybe you boost and you need to go the other way. You can just instantly turn your ship around. But yeah, so there's like a bunch of different like cannonball styles you can have here. So we got like a shadow ball, so it makes the ships run away so they go the other direction. You can collect all these little chests with a bunch of different coins in them. But right now I'm working on some more assets to finish out the map. I just took all those cannonballs. But this is the little merchant's cove over here. So instead of being able to just open up your shop and buy potions, once you get enough money, you gotta come down here. And then there's gonna be like a little shop that you can get. So I'm trying to wrap this game up this week so I can start on my next game. So that's why we were talking about game jams. I'm like, I don't know what to do next. Do I make another long-term project or start with a game jam and see where it takes me? So still kind of debating that, but there's little shadows that you can fight. You have to actually hit them in the water. So you gotta fire your cannons and they have to hit them in the water for it to hit, whereas the ships are above water, so they get hit like that. Yeah, here we go. Oh, nearly a month, perhaps? Yeah, exactly. So there's a little preview of the game. Oh, I know, it's a great time to be in Godot. I think I picked up Godot just in time. But yeah, developer Ezra, if you need to go take care of stuff after stream, feel free. Don't feel obligated to hang out. I do appreciate the raid. I'm gonna look at your game jam real quick and just kind of, I'm just perusing. I'm just looking at it. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, thank you for hanging out for a little bit and thanks for dropping off your viewers. I'll try to take care of them. And less spicy, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I was very distracted. I got excited about stuff over here. So thank you for the follow. Oh, cool. Okay, so genre wheel. These are nice. Roguelike, platformer, puzzle. I could get behind doing a bullet hell again. It's been a long time since I've done a bullet hell. I've never done a racing game. I think a penny racer game would be a lot of fun. Tactics, Souls-like. Oh, I want to make a Souls-like so bad, but I would be so judged for it. My Corey, welcome in. Late for the raid. No, you're just in time. I'm actually looking at the Strawberry Folk Jam. Unfortunately, you have to leave now. No. Robitussin, no. We're not bouncing people. Not yet. Unless they're the cheap viewers. A Western game? I've made a Western game before. I haven't shown any of this off, but when we're talking about game jams, I have a little website called Average Game Studio, and this is where I publish all my games. 99% of them are game jam games. But look at that little Western shooter. Western shooter with kitten. No, you don't shoot the cats. You try to free them. This is from when I accidentally shot the cat. But they're like tied up in yarn, and you got to shoot the little yarn balls. But yeah, that was a fun little one. And it was, so you'll see the North Suns Entertainment. I've changed my studio name to Average Game Studio for obvious reasons because I changed my name to Average Goob, and I was like, why not? But I've worked in mostly Game Maker to make all these games. All these games are Game Maker, as a matter of fact. And the only one that's not is my new one, which is Arrrrchemist. Best viewers. Exactly. Oh, Tenshu, welcome in. Wow, Tenshu. I haven't heard that in a long time. Hello, I'm a cheap viewer. Welcome in, cheap viewer. Oh, yeah, you're too funny. You're too funny. Okay, I see. I see. So this was picked from this. How did you get retrofuturism seafaring? Okay, I see. That's interesting. Did all these themes and genres and stuff, did they come from like stream team, or is this you just picked all like the top ones? I've thought about doing this just to make my own game, not even like a game jam, but just like what kind of a challenge can I do? The theme, here are the rules. Management, seafaring, retrofuturism. Roll 1d4 as a multiplayer. Spin the genre wheel. Flip a coin. Spin theme. That's a nice way to randomly generate the theme. I like that. That's really cool. You went wild with the modifiers. Yeah, I'm gonna join this just to see how things go. I'm probably not gonna make anything for it, but I do want to see what comes out of it. Very curious. All right, no more of that. No more of that. We're gonna get back to doing some art before I accidentally start working on another game. All right. I feel like these colors are kind of washed out. Maybe it's. Oh, there we go. Rough those up a little bit. Okay. So this is for Merchant's Cove. I'm just building some assets for it. But would it be an accident if he did? If I accidentally started working on a game that's not this one? Yeah, I think that's an accident. Oh yeah, we did the highlights. All right, Shipwreck 2 is done. Be a little too big. Okay, and then happy little accident. Oh no, oops, I accidentally created a new project. Uh, it would be a happy accident. I'm so close to finishing this game though. What else do we need? Oh yeah, I need to make a few more of these. I need to make some more buildings. At least one more. All right, let's see what we got here. Got some reference art up in front of me. Not great, not even the right angle, but where's Stick's color when you need her? All right. I already did a round door. Maybe I should make this one more like a barn door. Fixed it. Google Chrome volume was down in the settings. That's so weird. Yeah, I was gonna say if you had the extensions or something, that would make sense. Huh. Okay, so you had it like in the volume mixer, you had it turned down. I've made that mistake before. Where I don't know why I've turned it down before. The only thing I can think of is for like stream. Well, welcome back. I'm glad you fixed it. How are you doing, Yogi? What's this music? I don't think this is Bass Rebels. No, no, no. This is neither. This is a DMCA free lo-fi. They're lo-fi covers of game music. So, yeah, no, this is definitely not Bass Rebels or what was the other one? Stream Beats. I felt like they didn't fit my vibe for a while, so I just went to these ones. It's called Slow-fi. They claim to be DMCA free, so I guess if I get hit with one, then we'll see. But I don't publish the music to the VODs. Two translator extensions. That's interesting. Audio translator extensions? I was curious because I love this kind of music. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, me too. I found this off of a happy accident. Speaking of happy accidents, it's just like the bass music was just too much wub wubs. It's for gaming, but not really just like game dev, I don't think. I'm doing good, Yogi. Been stressful couple weeks, but I think things are starting to feel a little bit better. Honestly, doing a little bit of art on stream and just hanging out is kind of helping a lot too. So I'm glad everyone's here enjoying some time, making me feel good. This is the Resident Evil 1 piano music. Oh, the one before that? Or this one? This is Moonlight Sonata. The other one was Stardew Valley. I love Moonlight Sonata. Recently been listening to haunting music when programming. Haunting music. What kind of like is that a genre of music? Because that's interesting. Is it like the brown noise style music? What? Or Halloween music? That's a good point. I'm an engineer that game dev sometimes is a hobby. Okay, and I like the art and such uses the other side of my brain after work. Oh, that's a good point too. Yeah, so maybe that's what it is. I've been feeling kind of burned out, and it's because I've been doing dev work and then I'm doing game dev work on stream and stuff. So like I'm a web developer, and so days can be pretty long doing that, and then I just go straight to game dev. So maybe like this balance is helping with that. It's a really good point. Yeah, I never thought about my brain needing a freaking break and just being able to just swap. Like how a dolphin sleeps. They like shut down half their brain. Can we do that? We shut down half our brain? I shut down my brain when I do art. Oh, only half of it though. The part where I have to do any thinking. If you find out how to do that, let me know. Yeah, no, me too. Let me know. Let me know if anybody figures out how to make half their brain go to sleep so they can just let it rest for coding, and then we do art, and then we swap in the morning. 24-hour streams, 24 hours a day, all day, every day. Moonlight Sonata, your character has to play this opening a secret door. Oh, I didn't know that. I was too scared. It's like the only time I ever watched Resident Evil was one on your stream, not too long ago, Yogi, and then two, I was so young that my dad would plug my controller into the bottom of the PlayStation, aka not plugging it in, to make me think that I was playing the game. Um, but I knew. I wasn't an idiot. I totally knew. Maybe. And he was playing Resident Evil. And he's like, "Yeah, you can stay up and play with if you want." And then he would intentionally go to the scary parts of the game where like a zombie would like jump out at you or something and be like, "Well, now you have to go to bed. You're too scared. You can't stay up." And I was just like, that's what I remember of Resident Evil. That was too scary. Now I look back on it and I'm like, wow. I'm like, my dad got me. Boolbox, welcome in. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of an art stream. Really, it's just a talking stream. But yeah, I'm working on the Merchant Cove assets, so this is what I've got so far. I've got two little shipwrecks, and then this building over here is the shop. This is the main shop. And now I'm just building some shacks over here. My brain is permanently asleep. That's fair. Creepy forest sounds, wailing sounds, along with classical pieces, but with cursed vibes. Okay. Okay. I can see that. Why though? What We Are Void. Your name Void makes sense to the music, but why what made you choose that music? Were you just like flipping through and you're like, "Wow, I'm really coding to this. Like this is working for me." Like what or did like somebody tell you about it? Cuz I feel like that's a very niche thing to listen to code. But like we all have our different things that help us code. I mean, for a while it was hip hop. For a while, for me, I mean, I listened to instrumental like my whole freaking life, and then the past couple years, I've listened to like 20,000 different songs. So I've expanded quite a bit. Like even this song, this has almost got some like haunting vibes. We Are Void is part of the Adams family. That makes sense. Uncle Fester probably bops to some of that music too. So I'm curious what would how'd you find out that it helps you code? Because like during Halloween, I would be lying if I didn't say that I listened to some creepy music. The Jason soundtrack comes on and I don't turn it off. DJX knows best. Nope, it was a full moon on a cold night, and I thought, why not? They gave me the chills. Why not? I mean, if it works, it works. I've had to find, like, even for stream, I had to find music that kind of works, and I realized it makes sense to have like video game music that works for me. Look at this cute little house. Probably just gonna make these all like a dark brown. Come on. Come on. Select the color. There we go. What did I do? Come on, please select the dang color. Like holding my screen so hard. There we go. I'm just going this. We're just doing it. We're going all the way. Full sending this. Then we'll do highlights for it. It's gonna drop more top down, but I feel like this is okay. Yeah. Makes it look like it's a little bit more made of wood. Dang, why does this other one look so washed out? What happened over here? Is it because of the lines that I used to outline it? That's amazing the difference that can make. I think it's the outlines. If I use the same gray, dang, you look so washed out. That's so weird. Okay. Okay. Maybe we just change this. Group these up first. Two. Football season. Okay. Oh yeah, those lines look really light. You can't even see them in the preview. See if I can change. Oh my gosh. Instantly better. Okay, we're done. We did it. Good night, guys. It's been fun, but sleep beckons me. Well, we are Void. Thank you for hanging out, and thanks for the follow. I hope to see you in some future streams. And good luck with the development. Thanks for hanging out. Colors tend to look different when put besides other colors too. That's true, and I am using a blue background. But I'm using the blue background because it's like the main color of my game. I want them to like make sure they stand out. But then I realized these are going on the beach in the sand, and I haven't even checked to see if they're gonna stand out. Oh boy. RTN speaking the truth. But I think these look okay. Um right? Like that's fine. That'll be fine. Probably do like maybe another little hut. Do like a stick in the mud hut. When you say the gray looks different, it's because it's directly touching a different color. Right. And these were like way lighter colors too. Cause like I was going for like a really desaturated look for the game. So yeah, you're right. Like these colors made it look even way more dull. And it was a pretty dark brown, but it wasn't these or these. This one's so dark. Alright, how can I make a twig hut? Make them out of ores. I was thinking like a lean-to style. Hmm. Nah. Like a teepee? Nah. I think it'd be hard to like. I guess if I drew like one stick and then just copy and paste it, it might look good. I feel like it's hard to get that kind of detail, especially with how far it's gonna be. Uh, and these are like in the sea. Like they gotta be kind of durable. So maybe it just like wooden planks. As I draw like the thinnest wooden plank ever. Also, this is kind of big too. Scale it down a little bit. Break that up in like maybe. And like Tom Hanks raft in Castaway. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad design. It did work for a little bit. That's what I was kind of thinking. I guess technically these wouldn't be straight up and down. Also, did I create a new thing to work on? I don't know. I did. I'm just gonna draw the basic house. Okay. With a square roof. Okay. And then the door. It's gonna be a hole. This is literally drawing the same thing above it. This. And then let's do kind of these. Yeah, something like that. Which probably means I need to Think about how a door is gonna go in here. Okay, so we got some stairs. Jeez, how do you make stairs in a front view? Perfect. Oh, I didn't know Tito Jackson died. Wow, 70. He was only 70? Dang, yeah, rest in peace. Wow. I was just listening to Michael Jackson today. I really was. Dang, that's sad. I didn't even know. How was he doing? Michael Jackson? I don't know. It was some old, it was like some of his original music. Michael Jackson's fine. Yeah, he's up and alive. He's been around for years. Teresa Berry, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Don't mind me. I'm just making some art for my game. This is totally acceptable artwork. I'm doing well, thank you. I was saying earlier, it's been kind of a stressful anxiety week, but I feel like streaming today was kind of a good break out of it, doing some art stream. I think I've just been doing too much development, so I've just kind of been burned out and decided just to do art today. I did a little bit of art yesterday too, just not on stream. But today I've done these two shipwrecks down here. I did this today, and now I'm working on this one. So we're making a little bit of progress, but um, some other game assets. It's for a game called Arrrrchemist. It's a pirate ship game where you go out seek treasure. That's kind of like where it started. This was kind of my first image for it all, but I started for a game jam about 2 months ago, and just been kind of fleshing out the game a little bit. So the game jam is long over, but my passion is not. Not yet. You're a totally acceptable artwork. Well, thank you, Foolbox. Thank you. For an AI generated movie, I think I'm doing pretty well for myself. This really has been a labor of love. It has. I don't know why, but I've just really been enjoying this. Never really liked pirate games or anything, but I guess I do. Oh, dang ads. I mean, the ads are a reason to work, right? Okay. I think we're just gonna do some boards. Yeah. Split them up here and there. Kind of looks more like brick than wood, I feel. What would make this look less like brick? All the boards would have to be like the same length or something. Skinnier, yeah. Well, I feel like that still makes it look kind of like. I don't know. When you do a wood house, what do I even do? Plus, it gives you some more experience in Godot. Yeah, I think working on this continuously does help a lot with that, Granger. You know, a straw roof, not a terrible idea. These are on the ocean. A straw roof isn't gonna, it's not gonna cut it. And like palm leaves, not. The problem is like, let's take a look at where it's located. Right in the middle of the ocean, and these islands really aren't that big. So I feel like they would need to be kind of like sturdy, right? Being in the ocean like this. Especially since I decided to surround them on little islands of their own. And I was kind of using this for reference. And like I feel like if I made the boards kind of like offset a little bit, it might look a little bit better. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's too perfect, so it looks like bricks. So we'll do that in production, I guess, when I do the actual line art for this. But yeah, the roof. I feel like do something like this, make them less. Kind of like broken wood or something. And just make them like stick out a little bit. So like coming up a little bit here. Yeah, yeah, like shingles almost. Okay. It does look like a chicken coop. You know what? Whatever. Good enough. That's funny though. It does look like a chicken coop. You put a chicken on the island. Yeah, no, that works. Yeah, something kind of like more organic looking, I think. That's funny. See, I'm already doing it. Like these should be boards. Be doing them one piece at a time. Get the door frame in here. Looks like SpongeBob having a stroke. Well, the line art's gonna fix that though. I see it now. I see the SpongeBob. That's fair. It actually, you know what? It's kind of a self-portrait with these glasses here. Oh my gosh. Now I can't unsee it. Thanks, Yogi. That's pretty funny. Chicken pirates confirmed. Oh my gosh. Little chicken with an eye patch. I don't even know what a chicken looks like. Bagok! There we go. There's a chicken.
That's a goose.
Oh, that's a goose, my bad. That's the left side of your brain sleeping. No, that's the right side of my brain sleeping. It's taking a quick nap. Now I'm never gonna unsee this. There we go. It's actually Chucky from Rugrats. Oh gosh. Some rough looking steps here. Chickens are pretty rare. Couldn't fault you if you've never seen one. That's fair. Yep. Yep. Yeah, no, I've never I don't even what is chicken? What does chicken taste like? Does it taste like chicken? I don't know. Yeah, I've never actually had chicken. What is I mean, what even is a chicken? It is definitely a reptile. Maybe it's like a prehistoric animal. I've never I don't even know somebody who has seen a chicken before. A wet turkey. Yeah, I don't even know what a turkey is. Oh my gosh. I don't know. This now I can't. How do I even make a roof for this stupid building? I should have sketched this out now. I don't know. Make a triangle peak first, then the roof. There it is. Okay, as I deleted it. I don't. It doesn't look right though. Oh no. I don't know how to make a house. I'm a web developer.
Just Google chicken.
No, I'm not. No, it's not a chicken coop. I'm not googling chicken coop. I will Google. I'm trying to do this from like you saw the top down version of. What even? What is a house? Let's do cartoon wooden chicken coop. Oh my god, this is exactly what I'm building. Let me. You tell me that's not what I'm building. This is. Oh my gosh. Goob's AI is broken. Need to upload new LLM. Speaking of new LLM. Oh, I love it. That looks pretty good. Uh, huh. You might want to break it up. Yeah, it might be worth breaking it up. Less thread if you break it up. Here's what's gonna happen, folks. We're doing this weird method. Now you can't tell me that's not a wooden chicken coop still, but whatever. Lines need to be the same. Okay, hold on. Make a triangle, draw the lines straight up on each side in the middle, then join the lines at the top. Lines need to be the same length. Yeah, I think that the actual triangle method would have been fine. I was trying to make this like a patchwork house, and that little outhouse was perfect. It was like exactly what I needed to see. Yeah, and then I would have to draw like, we'll do like nails on it. But I'm gonna do those after I color it in because that would be a nightmare to color this in. Matter of fact, we're just gonna put on a new layer right now. This is a web developer making a house. Don't let me build a house, please, ever. Oh my gosh, it just looks like cheese now. What? These are the nails. We'll see. That's why I put them in their own layer. So I can just hide them if I don't want them. I've got the suds. I can't go into work anymore. Granger, I have a question for you. Do you want me to answer that question on stream? Because I think I have an answer for it. Now it's cryptic to anybody that's listening in. A little bit darker. A bit lighter. Crap. That's why I wasn't working. I had color drops still on. Uh, so my thought, the question was, and this is for anybody streaming and stuff. So anybody that streams, question was, what do I see as kind of the minimum length to stream? That's a great question because I've thought about that quite a bit, and I feel like the sweet spot is 2 hours. And then like anything under that just feels like kind of like why stream anyways? You know, if I'm gonna spend some time streaming, the first hour people are getting into stream, I'm kind of just like ramping up things. The second hour is where like the meat of everything happens. And then I feel like past that it can kind of fall off. Depending on what you're doing, obviously. And that's why normally I stream for around the 2 hours, is because I feel like that's a pretty good time to kind of end it. But sometimes, like when I'm doing art or game dev, where I'm like engaged in what I'm doing, it ends up being a lot longer. But I also feel like for me personally, the 2 hour mark is kind of where I start to get like tired. And that could be the age. That could just be age. Yeah, having to balance it with a day job, and that's what I'm doing too, is like what's a good balance that I'm not burning myself out. And let me tell you, 60 hours a month of streaming kind of burns you out pretty quick. If I haven't just put in an 8 to 9 hour day, then stream for X time. Yeah, like even my 8 to 10 hour days, I've streamed. And sometimes the stream, like doing like something like this, where it's like a chill art stream, or even just doing some game mechanics in my game that I knew what I was doing, or just playing games. I was going to play games anyways. So why not just share it on stream? If people want to hang out, they hang out. Um, but like trying to do stream as a full time gig, totally, there's a different mindset I think that has to be involved. But yeah, like a couple hours, I'm good. But right now I have an objective, so I'm like trying to finish this up and then I'll probably end. And I started a little bit early today. That's what I was thinking. That looks like a beehive. No, this is it. It might be open at the top. I don't know. Who knows? This is an open floor plan. They got confused. I'm gonna do it. I'm going full send on the shadows down here. Sending them to the shadow realm. It was saying in the UK, you're built like a brick shit house. This is one of those. I was thinking about just like adding that little, like the moon on it or something. How do you draw a moon? Oh my gosh. Try and do it in one stroke. It's not working. Yeah, those did not work with my brush. A shit brick house. Add some of those highlights we were talking about. All right. You think they had glass during this time? Probably, obviously. We've got pirate ships, they've got glass, right? Maybe I shouldn't do this like that. Maybe it should be blue. Why is the hot dog so long? Alrighty then. We have a shitty shack. We don't want people to confuse it with the merchants, the actual shop. I gotta change the lines now. Oh, it's the wrong ones. Whoops. There we go. We did it. If if the shack is rocking, don't come knocking. No, if this shack is rocking, is gone. We can't have earthquakes. New restaurant for those tired pirates, the Chicken Shack. Almost like chicken shit. That's a good name for a chicken coop. All right, we did it. We now have assets for Pirates Cove. Sorry, Merchants Cove. Spoiler alert: Pirates Cove is a thing, and there's already pirate ships there. But yeah, let's. I think I'm gonna call it here, everyone. Go look for somebody to raid out to. Maybe we have somebody working on a game jam that I can live vicariously through them. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate all the support today. It does feel like a good day. It does not feel like a Monday. I forgot that it was Monday. So it was a good start to the week. And I'm gonna try to fun fill this week with some streams. So don't hold me to it, but you might see me a little bit more this week. At the minimum, you'll see me on Wednesday, where we will continue Arrrrchemist. And then you will see me on Friday, as long as nothing comes up. Friday is my birthday, and I plan on streaming and hopefully finishing Archimist and kind of just doing a little bit of celebration here because I have a fun-filled weekend and I want to kick it off right. So if you want to all hang out on Friday, I will be live then, probably looking at 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern. And same for Wednesday. Let's see. Hey, we were just talking about JD Does Dev, and it looks like he's back. So hopefully he's not going offline anytime soon. Let's go ahead and stop by and give him a little bit of love. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.